Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, and were those guys here before? Those necrodrones? Anyway, yeah, my apologies for no unless legend video yesterday, but for the last 2 days in fact I was busy doing exactly 5 things. Working, eating, working because I was working a lot, listening to Sen Yoshide, and watching Sen Yoshide's variety shows, and that's it. And you know what the funniest part of it all is? It was awesome. As in, I'm not really much of an introvert, in all honesty, but that was so cool. I was able to get so much work done. I'm so effing happy. And I'm not actually being sarcastic. I mean, you may think that it's crazy. Somebody's happy that he was able to do work during a weekend, as in spend the entire 2 days just mostly working, occasionally playing a bit of Ring Runner. I was super happy with that, honestly. Why? Don't ask. I guess it's because I was sick before and I wasn't able to walk properly. That's most likely it. Either way, yeah, I'm super happy, super pumped, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to make up my yesterday's absence to you by recording a really cool video. So, first things first, those 4 guys were not here before. I'm 99% certain that they were like more or less here-ish the time I ended the last video cast. But AI is sneaky. They like to use the N10 or rather save and load game functions in order to advance in their turns. This is something that was always an issue in Endless Space, and as I can see, yeah, AI still does it. When you're not watching it, it just continues the game, even when your PC is turned off. How peculiar. Either way, is it a problem? Yes, there are 4 necrodrones in total. Hopefully AI will be dumb and will keep them separated, but I don't think I'm this lucky, so I should really be... Well, I mean, it doesn't look too well, but I have a Harmonite, and maybe, just maybe, this guy will do well, except he's especially useful against infantry because he's got Warrior Slayer too. He doesn't really have much against necrodrones, except for confidence, which does help him fight other melee units, and necrodrones, even though they are flying, they are still melee units, so Harmonite could do okay, but I'm just terrified purely because of how much damage those necrodrones can deal. 42 attack. I keep explaining how much it is, but trust me, it is a lot. Anyway, when we come back to Marketplace, my current strategy is to actually, something I realized after recording the last video, that if I really want to buy some luxuries, what I could theoretically do is sell some of my strategic... Let's try that again, shall we? Sell some of my strategic resources. I sounded Italian for a second, didn't I? Maybe it's just me. Of course, I could abuse the marketplace and just keep buying and selling luxuries, but no, let us be cool. I'm not really using a lot of glass steel, so I could sell that. What is the price for that though? Yeah, it's absolutely horrible, so there's no point in doing that. So in all honesty, right now, the marketplace is just here to taunt me. I don't have much use of it until I gather more dust, which I will not be able to do until I conquer the city. Speaking of which, just now I thought of a very devilish plan. If those guys want to take my city, be my guest. I have 5 population there. What of it? How many improvements do I even have? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 improvements. Is that a big deal? Not by my standards, no. Those people are happy, but whatever, I don't care about their happiness. I'll just take a new city. And since those guys just sent their army down south, maybe they're not actually defending the northern town as a result. I don't think AI will actually let me do this kind of, you know, tricky move where I attack them from their backs, but from their backs? No, behind, you know what I mean, I backdoor them basically. But hey, it's worth a try. Also, my people are unhappy with 50% approval. Percent. Man, what is happening with my English today? Hey, go. Hey, I mean not to go. Come back. English. Yeah. Come, give me a hug. Oh yeah. So nice of you. Right. My English is back. Hopefully now it will support me more. Now my tongue is gone and people are content. I guess those people really hate being farmers. I mean, I don't know why, honestly. I live next to a ton of farmers, by which I mean probably like 3 whole families of farmers. They're nice people. Their land, my land comes from their land, as in my parents bought this land many years ago from some farmers. Yeah, related stuff, everybody. Wow. Seriously, let's just end the turn, stop talking random BS, and go into the game. Because right now all I have to do is react to what AI does, because everything... Did they just seriously ignore me? That is like a final insult, everybody. I'm right there, right here, ready for the taking, and those guys just flat out ignore me, and that is a Wild Walker's army. They're nearby, and the problem is I'm yet to discover them, and since I want to go into this general direction anyway, I will discover them. And you know what is going to happen then? Yeah, you guessed it, they'll declare war on me. But I think that gaining a new city will be better. Gaining a new city and getting a new city and starting a war with the Wild Walkers will probably be a better idea than letting them discover me a little bit later, because they're probably heading my way anyway. And not gaining a city, so yeah, let's find and get ourselves a new city. I could also kill those guys, but I no longer have the movement. Oh well, too bad. Yeah, those kind of things happen and I don't care at all. Alright, Marine is being made. Good. I think I may want to go for another one, or maybe a Harmonite before I send my settler anywhere. That is assuming I even want to send my settler anywhere, because honestly, if I take this town, I'll probably try to play, you know, as a tall empire. I'll try to amass my armies and fortify my few selected towns and make them as awesome as possible. Which is fairly difficult against AI, but hey, we'll try to do that. Now, my capital is under attack. I've got a Harmonite and a Marine. Not quite enough to defend the capital, in all honesty. I mean, I would hazard fighting against 2 Necrodrones, but 4 is just slightly above that. If I get a lucky shot with my beam, then yeah, I guess I would deal some damage, but I haven't actually seen Harmonites use this beam before. In all honesty, I've never seen them take the opportunity to actually use it, so I have my doubts, let's just put it this way. So what can I do right now? Well, just hope that the AI doesn't attack my city. Keep in mind, I do have defenders in this town, so if they do grow balls large enough to actually assault me, I still have some defenders over there, so it's all relatively okay. Now the thing is that you need to know, I never actually expressed this in words, which is actually kind of strange, because it is a thing, and I always assumed everybody knows it. But I just realized I never confirmed it, so what happens when somebody besieges you? You may be thinking that AI is just wasting their time trying to besiege my cities and not do anything else. Well, in all honesty, they are actually doing me a lot of harm. As you can see, right now my Fritz overlay is actually turned on. As you can see, I'm gaining Fritz from my city towns. But Fritz everywhere around my city in the same region is gone. There's no Fritz anywhere. And this is because there is a siege going on. Basically what happens is those Necrodrones blockade the food, production, dust and science income from any town outside the city towns. It is like normal cities in normal real life work, and this is something that I considered, you know, to be kind of on the obvious side, so I never really talked about it, but I think I should have, because this is a fairly major important element. I'm hoping all of you actually notice this kind of thing, but I'm not gonna lie, I should have stressed this out. Blah! English, for crying out loud! I should have stressed this out before, or rather sooner than now. But anyway, it's now done. You all are fully aware that AI isn't just done by not assaulting my cities. It is simply trying to weaken me before it assaults me. Obviously, AI should also know that it has a better army, so they could just assault me and kill me. And the only reason why it's not doing it is because A, it is actually somewhat clever and doesn't want to get too much unhappiness, or B, far more likely option, it is actually too dumb to realize that it can actually kill me instead of just, you know, making my life more difficult. That's what I would bet on, at the very least. Alright, let's continue reaching towards the Necrophage town. It is still one district only, I have no idea why. Sometimes the Necrophage's hero play absolutely amazingly, sometimes they don't. I noticed that most Necrophage's AIs never actually make any borrowed streets. I have no idea why, especially since they have like 20 population or something in the towns at all times, it feels like. It's a very strange decision. And there must be some kind of a reason behind this, despite the fact that AI is dumb. I mean, somebody programmed this sort of behavior. Other AIs are happily buying borrowed streets. Why doesn't the Necrophage AI does it? Is it an oversight? I do not think so, honestly. There must be something behind this, and I'm really curious what it actually is. Either way, I need armies more so than food. I mean, I seriously do need those armies. So I'm just going to focus on production. And oh wow, that is a lot of Khans, or rather Undead. Nice name. Either way, I really want to attack those guys because they are awesome. I mean, kind of difficult to fight against because they can zap your forces and kill them very brutally, but it's still fun to fight against them, and that is an enemy hero. Not a big fan of that, but if I take over this region, then this hero will not be able to attack me without declaring war on me first. Which they might still do, mind you, so yeah. Anyway, let's take the city. Is it defended? Yes, no, it's not! As I suspected, AI just marched its entire army out of the city, and now it lost as a result, unless they have one more city, which I seriously doubt. And also they're playing as the voters. Focus on the science, which is something I probably should do, but I'm not because of my very peculiar playstyle. I'm playing as a tall warmonger that also has a little bit of extra science, but not a lot of it. Very strange way I'm playing the voters as. And Yoda, I am now English. Seriously, something is wrong with you today. You're not there. I guess that's what happens when you do not talk for like 2 days. Or rather, you do not record videos for 2 days. That is probably it. Either way, Plan Factory, yes please, I do want that. What do I want after that? Let's turn on the feeds icons for a second. Is there anything nearby that I want to expand to? There is a river. It is next to the edge of this region, however, so I would probably not gain too many benefits, but I would gain some. And honestly, there are rivers all around me. So yeah, I probably want to expand, and then I want to start making as many river-based sectors as possible. And why did Nekofei just make status for Caesar in reverse exactly? No idea, but let us destroy them for the time being. Let us also destroy the stronghold, because it doesn't really do anything cool for you at all. Especially since AI is reluctant to attack you anyway. Everything else I'm going to live in, because sooner or later I will expand towards the river. So it's probably a better idea to waste some dust on those upgrades, but just then expand towards the rivers. Also, if you hear this background noise, that is my computer's fan. It is insanely hot today, and I didn't turn my air conditioner on. Why? I have no idea, but I didn't. So yeah, take that, computer, you're gonna overheat. It's not going to overheat. I recently cleaned it up, so it's gonna be fine, don't worry. Anyway, the city will need some kind of defender. In fact, it will need a lot of defenders, especially people that I will be able to use to fight wild walkers. So I figured that a combination of marines and harmonites will work beautifully. And then I'll start expanding the city with 4 extra fits, but for now it is actually going to be good enough. Only 6 population, however, might be disappointing. I was expecting like 20. But whatever, I guess not everybody can have what we want. What? No. Something is really definitely wrong with my English today. I'm thinking about pausing this videocast and returning to demons. Never mind about that. I seriously want to kill some demons. That would be awesome to kill. But I don't have the army for it. So, let's do it this way. I'm going to hide my armies inside the city, because they'll be safe there. They'll heal up if they have taken any damage, which I don't think they did. But either way, they will be accompanied by whatever units I'll soon make. In fact, I don't need the plant factory just yet, since I have nobody working on food production. Right now I just need more marines and harmonites in general. In fact, I can get one less marine and harmonite since I already have 2 in the city. Meanwhile, however, I will need a hero in my main city, because there are some problems brewing around these parts, and I will need a relatively big army to actually defend this place. Now, what else can I do? I could, in theory, try to sell this city to the wild walkers, because it's not actually that amazing. And maybe they'll trade me a lot of dust back for it. So let's have a quick look. Wild walkers, you're not at war with me yet. They will declare war on me. So, no, go back. No. I was fail with those diplomacy screens. Anyway. Let us see for a second. I could not trade with them. Do I not have the tech? Do you need the tech, or is it just not implemented yet? I think it might not be implemented. I don't know. I honestly never cared about... Oh yeah, I don't have the tech. Right. That would explain it. But I will be entirely honest with you. I never ever cared to trade with AI, because it always wants to kill you anyway. Maybe I should have, but it's not like it would be too beneficial. I'll try it though, just for experimentation's sake. I'm tempted to actually stop researching Rookery, because I don't care too much about my heroes since I don't have dust for them anyway, but no, I'll continue going for it, I guess. Alright then. I'm so tempted to abuse the marketplace back, but I will not, I'll be a nice person. Alright then, let's end the turn. And seriously, this fan is a little bit worrying. Are you okay? He might not be, and... Oh, for a second I thought wild walkers declared war on me, but no, it's just somebody's dead now. Good. And... Wow. Do you hear that fan? It is ridiculous. Alright, air conditioner. Yeah, I'll be right back, I'll turn it on. Well, great, now we have even more background noise. However, during this short downtime, I thought about something that I actually like. I'm not actually at war with Wild Walkers yet, and I should abuse this fact. This city doesn't need to work on soldiers, it should work on science. I'm being voters, even if I'm not really playing as the voters, I should at least pretend that I am. And since this city isn't as amazing as I originally hoped it would be, I don't even need to have this army in this city. Instead, I'm going to march it down south, reinforce with units that I'll make in IMS, and then I'll continue marching south, go ahead, capture, not Blue Walkers, how do you call it? Broken Lords, that's it. Capture Broken Lords cities, ban them to the ground, because I don't care about deserts anyway, and then go back north and defeat the necrophages. It's a very long-term strategy, and in all honesty might not work. However, I think that using this city as more of a, you know, backup kind of city is probably a better idea than just trying to amass armies in here as I would in any other city, because the city, it's safe-ish for the moment. I don't need to care about making armies in here. That's why I have what I have IMS for. It's a really nice, well-defended city that is next to pretty much everything nearby. It is surrounded by literally every player in existence. This is what I want to be my production hub. My capital is currently just my first bastion, the place where I defend, so for the time being it unfortunately has to also work on industry, but I'll try to change it later. But this city is safe for the time being. It will not last for long, but it is safe, and I should use this fact. So I'm gonna go for science, and I'll try to catch up to the AI, because I'm afraid that even though I'm playing as the voters, I may have dropped out of the loop a little bit. Either way... Oh, cold, yeah. Oh, I'm starting to feel the air conditioner. Oh yeah, it's nice. I love air conditioners, by the way. I so love them. It will be horrible in Korea when I'm actually in there, because for some reason Koreans really don't like air conditioners being turned on when it's above 27 degrees Celsius, which is like really hot, and only then they're like, yeah, you can turn it on. There isn't a specific law that this allows you to turn your air conditioner on in your house, but there is a law, if I'm not mistaken, that forces air conditioners in public areas to only be turned on when it's 27 degrees or higher. At least I think. I know there are some places like this because I've been there, okay? I'm not sure if that's universal truth, because now that I'm thinking about it, I've been to some shops that had air conditioning turned on below 26 degrees, so I could be not entirely correct. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I do remember that there is something related to this magic 27 degrees number. I have no idea why. I cannot imagine. Even Koreans have to think that 27 degrees is hot. I mean, they have cold winters as well, so yeah, I don't know, it's mildly confusing. Pardon me, this is a bit off topic, but I think it's much better type of off topic subject than, I don't know, faction creation competition, which I talked about way too much, and this is just a fun fact about a country somewhere around the world that you may not be aware of. I mean, I'm sure you know that Korea exists, I'm just saying that maybe you didn't know about the temperature thing. Either way, again, X-population in Varais. What is Varais? It's that, oh yeah, that's my new necrophage city, alright. Continue working on science, I guess, because that's the big deal for me, and I would like to focus on it as much as possible. Here is hoping that I can actually get diplomats' bans before Wild Walkers declare war on me, because then maybe, just maybe, I'll actually be able to trade with them. I don't think I'm I don't think I'm willing to trade my city with them anymore. I think I'm over this period of my life. No, I want to keep this city. I like it. However, it still would be worthwhile to trade some resources with them for dust, because they would definitely give me better prices than the marketplace, which is right now kinda BS in this regard. Anyway, Int's seller is not something I need right now. I started making him already, so I'm gonna keep him in there, but seriously, no. The amusing thing is he's actually a Night Slayer, which doesn't matter at all because he's got 2 defense and 2 critical, barely any life and barely any attack. So why would you want why would you ever want to use your settler as a fighting force? I have no idea, but you can if you, I don't know, trying to show off or something. Either way, I'll make something far more useful, and that is Hammonites, and more Hammonites, and even more Hammonites. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm being attacked by Broken Lords, and Broken Lords, they love... never mind, they're actually using flying units mostly. Only 1 Star Wars is in this army. Well, that's the problem, because I don't actually have anything that is a fly... Never mind, those guys are flying slayers. What? I could swear they were... I'm not even gonna say a thing. I thought they are flank slayers. I mean, no, I thought they are infantry knight slayers. Apparently they're not. Is it because ONG? Don't tell me that it is because of their weapon, because if that is, that's effing awesome. Now they are flank slayers. Alright, let's equip them with crossbow. Knight slayer! Yeah! I actually never ever realized that, and I have played this game for, I don't know, several dozens of hours, a long time. I've been playing it for several months, keep in mind, way before it released, and I never ever realized the difference between crossbow and longbow. I always thought that it's just the difference between being able to equip a shield or not being able to equip a shield. It actually changes your focus, your capacity, it changes your trait. That is amazing, and I can't forgive myself for not discovering it before. What kind of a tutor am I? Tutor? Teacher. I'm a teacher. I'll teach you about stuff because I can speak English so well today. It's absolutely amazing. I shouldn't be having fun. Seriously, I'm failing this videocast. At least from the grammar standpoint, I really am. But I'm having fun. I guess you can't stop me, and oh, already? We just met! We barely know each other and you're like, yup, I think I need to kill you now. I'm tired of your face. You know what? I'm tired of your face too. Just get out of here, you bastard. The problem is, I also met the Broker Lords up north, which means that I'm at every player on the planet right now, and they all will want me to die in pretty much right now, so I'm not feeling overly confident. I'll be entirely honest with you, but I can agree with the loss of Verais. Right now it is a nice city, it is serving me, it is giving me extra signs that I wouldn't otherwise have, and is it giving me any penalties? Well, it's lowering my happiness a bit in my other cities, but those people are content anyway, and the people in this city are fervent still. So it's not like I'm losing anything from having this city, it's just a pure gain. The way I see it, I sacrifice nothing to gain this city, and even if I lose it, it's okay because I gain some sort of benefit. So I'm okay losing it to the Wild Walkers, but I will try to take it back. Not necessarily as my top priority, but I will try to do something of the sort still. Alright then. So I'll continue trying to move towards my city. I'm really happy that AI is too dumb to collaborate to take my city down, otherwise I would be in fairly big trouble, mind you. And actually I'm tempted to buy out the Harmonite, kill the Necrodrones ASAP. Right, follow me up here. Kill the Necrodrones ASAP, and then what I will do is split my armies. This army that I'll make in Andarin will go south and attack either Wild Walkers or the Broker Lords. Probably Wild Walkers, while they are still preparing to attack me. Meanwhile, this army is going to continue marching west and then head a little bit to the north. Besiege the city and take it over. It's probably fairly small still, it's relatively new if you remember. And then try to fight the old Necrophagus city. Necrophagus, as I said, they love their total empires. I doubt they have more than one city, and it probably doesn't even have a lot of districts, and it definitely doesn't have a lot of defenders. So it's always best to actually rush down AI Necrophagus, because they only understand offense, they never understand defense. Other AIs actually defend their cities, Necrophagus never do, however. And oh yeah, what did they say about AI not willing to assault your city? I think I just lost my capital. Right, okay. Who has more initiative? I've got 0 and the enemy has 7, so I'm hazarding a guess that the enemy has more initiative. Alright. In this case, holding position may... You know what? No, I'm going to charge at the enemy because first turn enemy will spend just flank towards me but not actually attacking me. And then on the second turn I'll charge at them and kinda kill, maybe a little bit some of them. I'm not gonna lie, I am going to lose this battle. If this was just for Necrodrones, I would actually be relatively confident-ish in my victory, but it's going to be 8 Necrodrones in total. There's no way I can survive this battle without a hero. So let's fall back to, well, just locations that are farther away from the enemy. The enemy will fly towards me and then I'll be able to attack them in my own turn, hopefully giving me another attack. Also what I want to do is preferably stand in the city-like area. Actually no, you just right now, no, you just do whatever you believe is best for you. Okay? Because I don't want those guys to actually just walk towards those areas and not attack the enemy when the enemy is right in front of them. I think that would be dumb. Alright, UD says, you actually should stay in place, because I don't want you to walk too close to the enemy, but I guess it would be better to walk here. 1, 2, 3, no. I cannot walk here because Necrodrones will attack me. You know what, I'm just going to walk to this area, not do anything with my Marines this time, because they will not be able to do anything anyway. And with my crystal dudes, I'll move 1 square forwards and block this ramp and be probably in range to attack the enemy, because I'm pretty sure Necrodrones will use all of their movement to walk forwards. That's at least what I assume they will do. Maybe not. It may have been a mistake. Let's see. Oh no, I'll be able to attack at least one of them. Please position over here. Nope. Almost, but not quite close enough. Nope. If those guys positioned over here, I would actually be able to get my beam, you know, to go off, but that actually will not happen. Beam is seriously an ability that sounds okay on paper, but is utterly worthless. I'm yet to see it actually being useful to me in any scenario ever. Well, at least I dealt some damage and I'm still not dead, but it's not like I'm doing relatively well, or well in any regard. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm thinking I may need Titans just to tank this a little bit better. I mean, Silix should be more or less be able to fulfill more or less the same role as a Titan, but Titan does have more defense if I remember correctly. And against Necrodrones and with Marines on my side, I should probably invest on defense more so than defense and attack combination. Anyway, let's be entirely honest, this battle would have been a whole lot better if I had my hero in this army, but I didn't, so this battle is going relatively poorly. And OMG, the enemy is just swarming around me. This is going to be a major blow to my economy and to my entire empire in general, but it is not something that I cannot recover from. I hope. Because if I cannot, then this will be the first time I ever lost in Endless Legend, and I'm not willing to let this happen, okay? You hearing me? I'll show you how to come back from an almost certain defeat. Oh my, don't worry, I will come back from this almost certain defeat. I know how to abuse the current AI, and I also know what to do to, you know, kinda even the odds. The enemy has bigger armies, they have more production capabilities, they have the tech more or less on my level, so I cannot abuse my tech advantage in any way. Yeah, it seems pretty morbid, but when you're in a situation where strategy doesn't work, you have to use tactics. And by tactics, I mean outmaneuver your opponents and take the fight to them, instead of letting them attack your cities. I need to have multiple armies to do that, but I can actually gather enough forces to do this. Maybe. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the prettiest sight I can see right now with all my cities being attacked by literally every player in the game because of my very unlucky spawn, but I'm confident? And on that positive note, I'll end right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.